Tonight, the circle remembers. The wizard steps back to the board after an opening loss to Stan. But don't mistake that stumble for weakness. Over his career, 537 open 20s, 360 takeouts. Numbers carved into the history books. And when it comes to Iain, 2 meetings, 2 wins. The wizard has never fallen to Iain. But this is not the same Iain. Iain enters tonight scorching the wood. 900 on open 20s to start the season. Fresh off a massive win against the 2024 champion Maddox. Confidence is high. Aim is steady. And there's no fear left in that skull. Legacy versus momentum. This game will go down in history. The third meeting begins right now. Wizard versus Iain. I've battled my fair share of skeletons in my time. I'm not scared of Iain. Welcome to the channel, The Grove Games, and way to go starting with a win with Al. Joined by Ryan, Raina, Joey, Seb, Daniel, All Miniatures, Ginger Snap, Joseph Spoonman, Nordlock, Andre, and Maggie. And to the few who joined D-Day, Kiwi, Pharaoh Silver, and Nat, better luck this week in voting for Wizard versus Iain. Who do you have winning? Put it in the comments below right now. Prop bets this week. Rebound 20, the King, Wizard. Always good for a rebound 20. Can you get one today? Over if you think 1 rebound 20, under if you think no rebound 20s for Wizard. Iain, Peel King Magic. Season 1, Iain had 32 peels. Can he get 5 today? Over 5 peels or more, under 4 or less. And who do you think will end the game with the most open 20s made? And don't sleep on that one, because last week, Iain crushed it. Put your prop bets in, get your bets in. Do you have your snacks ready? Because Wizard versus Iain starts right now. And away we go. Wizard misses. It's been a while since we've had a shot one miss like that, and Iain, I don't know if we got a good opportunity to see how Iain and his play style and how he will handle situations like lots of disc on the board and not being in a 20 battle. And apparently the wizard and Iain are talking. Good start to the Hogan's Alley. Not a Hogan's Alley shot, but a good one getting in. And almost, I think he could have hit a double takeout there. Third takeout of the season though, 10th of the season, third of the game. And we got 4th and 15th for the wizard. So it's amazing how many takeouts they have in a normal game, and the opportunities that have takeouts don't have takeouts, and where that lands. I think most of the time you're going to want to keep a disc on the board and make your opponent try to find these ins and outs. Where right now we're in a good opportunity here for Iain having double takeout. That's awesome. That was a great shot. Yeah, honestly, that thing flew. And I don't think it lands on the board after it hits the second piece. No, it does not land. That thing is flying. That's like an owl shot there. But we're 0-0 with 6 shots left. Wizard does make a 20, so we start the 20s now. First 20 made of the game comes at the very end. And Iain, 909. I don't know if Iain can miss. 600 to 909. You do not want to get into a 20 battle with Iain right now. Absolutely ridiculous. Wizard hits the final shot. Iain needs to hit just for a tie. And that's not a great thing when you have the hammer. But he does get the tie. So it is 1-1. But when you have that hammer, you definitely want to win. Having a tie is easily going to give Wizard a bunch of advantage going into the next few sets. But it is 1-1. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Has this ever happened to you? You line up your shot, you do everything right, and still nothing. The surface fights back. The slide is gone. Confidence disappears. It's not your aim. Introducing D-Day's Special Wax. Precision slide and great results. D-Day's Special Wax. Control the slide, control the match. Coming soon in watermelon flavor. And we are back. Iain, back to where he was, just dominating the 20s. This is going to be tough for the Wizard to get into a 20 battle. Which is weird to say because he's 647 in open 20s. But again, Iain is not missing. Oh, did I jinx it? I may have jinxed it. Rebound 20 opportunity and hits it. Ooh, he almost hit that piece in. This might be a good shot in that, usually you want to clear the disc, but this is going to make open 20 opportunities for Iain much harder, and I don't know if you can get in sideways just to get past. Yeah, he's going high because he can't get past that disc, and it's going to cause him to miss another one. 60 to 70 right now, and boy, that piece barely touched. Oh, and that's going to be the set. All 3 discs will be removed. It did not touch any of Wizard's disc. And if you do not touch, shock face. They get removed. If there is an opponent disc on the board, you do not hit it, your disc is removed. And appeal is not going to help. 75-40, 5 shots left. Wizard having the hammer. This is all but done, and a miss. Oh my gosh. Set 2 is falling apart for both players right now. I mean, is there an opportunity here for Iain to take this? How ridiculous would it be to lose 30 points off the board and still have an opportunity to win it? Staying on the board is going to help a lot. That should do it, and it will. 60 to 45. 5th takeout of the game. 12th of the season, not 20th. And that will do it for set number 2, 60 to 45. It's just, that was a tough set all around. Wizard gets the full 2 points. It is now 3-1 Wizard. Wizard does have a good opportunity here to win it if he can pull set 3 away. And Iain having the hammer will make that a little tougher. But I think we've only had 1 game to go to 4 sets this year so far. And Iain, not happy. We do start an open 20 fight. As I say that, we jinx it again. That's fine. We can jinx this. I think that's a good shot. You hide it behind the peg a little bit. I think you want it further deep in. I mean, it's going to clear it, but you're looking for these opportunities and looking for these ways to find the angles to win it. And these are good. They're difficult shots. You want to play towards your side of the board, as always. Like that Iain's disc there is going to be very difficult to remove. And I don't think he's going to aim for it. I think you're going to have to aim for the center one and just let Iain have 2 on the board for a while. Maybe a double take. Oh my gosh. 46th rebound 20. And we are just going to give yourself a little kiss and put you right to bed. What a ridiculous shot. 1, 2, kiss. Good night. 46th rebound 20 of Wizard's life. And honestly, ridiculous. Iain open 20. It's going to be a very difficult set for Wizard to win right now. 65-40. 2 on the board, 1 hidden. 20s are tied 2-2. Oh, he kept it on the board. It is a 5. Yeah, I knew it. That was going to be a tough one to release. I don't think that was the right angle to take at it. And he peels it away. I don't even think he cared. 40-55. That's a 15 on the board. Clears it. And does. 55-40. Remove it, keep a disc on the board, and you win. And he does. 40-50 is your final for set number 3. And honestly, 3-3 going into set number 4. Winner takes it. Tie, we go into set number 5. I don't think we'll need 5 sets. But it is 3-3 going into set number 4. I'm hopeful the Wizard can figure this out. But Iain is just on a different realm right now, and 17 of 20, 850 just solidifies that. The Wizard being able to see and understand all is rather impressive. But I'm guessing right now he's not seeing his own defeat. But Iain does have to get past the Wizard having the hammer. First peel of the game, 6 of the season. Season 3, I think the Wizard had like 10 total. So 2 games in, he's already up to 6 peels. Not the same Wizard we've always been dealing with. And having the hammer is going to help him a lot here. But that miss is not. 14 of 24, 583. Still sitting well above 500. Ooh, that 5 on the board is going to be killer. And that may be the death of Iain again. 25-55, 2 20s is going to help. Gets another peel. Most likely Iain's going to peel this. I don't know how you're not going to. Oh, and that stays on the board. 10th takeout, 115 lifetime. And he peels it. I don't think he wanted to peel that. Third peel, 80th peel of his career. Open 20 chance here. Yeah, and you can't get into an open 20 race. Wizard absolutely needs to make this. And does. And that will do it. He needed a miss, and the Wizard needed rebound 20. He's not going to get that. Wizard falls to 0-2. What a strange set of circumstances this year has been. Run into 2 buzzkills of Stan and Iain now. 60-80 is your final for set number 4. Iain wins it 5-3. Iain 2-0. Over for the Wizard, under for the Iain, and Iain wins most 20s made with 11. Over under Iain for your prop bets this week. Let's take a look at the shot of the game. We all know it was going to be this, and honestly, in a losing effort, it was probably one of the best shots we've seen maybe this season so far. This game, we had the best shot and the worst shot of the season, and it's amazing. That little kiss and put right to bed is perfect. One, two, kiss, and good night. Let's go down and hear from the players. Now that I've gotten a closer look at Iain, I've seen some fiery magic, I've seen some ice magic, I've seen magic that would like gouge your eyes out. But whatever is holding Iain together is a work of a master. I am absolutely impressed with the necromancer that brought Iain back to life. He did an amazing job. The skill, the craftsmanship, the patience he put in making Iain. I don't know if it's the same Iain, but I have to hand it to him. He did a good job. Thank you, Spoon Man, for joining the Patreon, and thank you everyone who's continued to support over there. It is very much appreciated. As for next week, it should be a doozy. I don't know who it is. I don't have my schedule up. Hold on, looking up the schedule. Schedule. Excel. Hold on, Excel's loading. Stan versus Al.